So we all know the Republic gunship that was recently leaked, which has a few problems like the Commander Fox minifigure, and it's also quite small, which is my main gripe with this set, along with the doors not opening correctly. But in today's video, I'm going to be building a better LEGO Coruscant Guard gunship with instructions from the LEGO Wolfpack. Go check him out on Instagram and Rebrickable, because without him, this video wouldn't be possible. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take a look at what you need if you are going to be building this gunship. To find the instructions, you're going to want to search Coruscant Guard gunship on Rebrickable, and then you'll find this one by the LEGO Wolfpack. Of course, I've already bought it, but then you can look at the pieces you'll need, and you can add all the parts to your Bricklink one of this before you even have to purchase the instructions, so you can see how much it will cost you before you even purchase it. It cost me around $220 to build the entire thing, and the instructions cost $16, which may seem like a lot for instructions, but you got to think about how long it took for him to put this thing together and make the instructions. The building process was very enjoyable, except for the doors, which is probably my least favorite part of the model, but we'll get to that later. But there was lots of fun techniques during the building process. It took around 5.5 hours over the course of 2 days to build this model, which is a lot, but I'm very happy with the final outcome. Speaking of which, let's take a look at it. The model is very sleek from about every angle you look at it, and I think it achieves the shaping of a Republic gunship really well. It's got some nice details on the wings, including these gray areas, which are accurate to the original. On the back here, there's a turret, some nice scribbling up here, and then a door that actually opens up in the back, which I think looks really good, and you can load some ATRTs or something inside of there. The only thing I don't like on the back here is this turret can fall off easily, so I recommend using a jumper plate to attach it instead of one of these studs. Lifting up this panel, you can see that there's 2 seats inside of there and some blank space, where you can put these 2 pilot minifigures that I got from Jonak Toys, which I think look really good once you put them inside the ship, and here's a view of that. They look really good inside the cockpits where you can just see their heads poking up, and you can also lift up this front cockpit piece even though you can't take the dude out from inside. An interesting thing I found out while messing around with this model is that there's actually enough room up here to store a minifigure or some cargo. Before we take a look at the awesome interior, let's take a look at some figures I found that go great with this set. First up are these 2 pilots from Jonak Toys, which I kind of showed earlier, but here's a better look at them. They've got some awesome helmets. Next up we have these 3 Coruscant Guard specialists. These are some of my favorite figures, and they look great inside this gunship to add some variety to your Coruscant Guard Legion. Of course, you can't have the specialist troopers without the standard Coruscant Guard shock troopers. And these guys look really good, and they're from the Minifig Co. And inspired by the actual LEGO set, I thought I should include Palpatine and Commander Fox. Now that we're done looking at minifigures, let's get back to the gunship. Doors on the sides may look great, they are not the strongest things in the world, with these pieces on the bottom falling off. And they are kind of difficult to close without other pieces falling off, like the parts in the middle that hold it all together. With that said, you can still fit a lot of minifigures in there, but if you do want to close the doors, sometimes it will knock your minifigures over. It's caused some of the decals on my shock troopers to be damaged, which really stinks. Overall, I'd say this model looks great and does a great job for display and your mocks, but I wouldn't recommend it for play since there are many things that can fall off and break. That said, I'm gonna have to give this set a 9 out of 10. The only big problem I have is the doors, but they have a few issues with them, so that's why it takes it down. If you want to see me do more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to find out where you can buy this, go check out the LEGO Wolfpack on Instagram and Rebrickable. He's very talented. Anyways, it's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.